Hey guys, what's going on? Rex here coming at ya with the best mage armor in Skyrim. Now, mage armor in Skyrim is a little bit special when compared to other games. The reason for that is that what makes a mage armor is the fact that it increases magicka or reduces the mana required to cast a spell. In other games, what you normally would find is gear that actually increases the damage of your spells, but you don't find that in Skyrim. Hence, finding the best gear for a mage is a little peculiar. Now, I'll get into the whole enchanting business later on in the video, but first, I want to focus a little bit more on the soul gear that you can get without having enchanting in mind. Or for those of you who are lazy to actually level it up, which I am. Now, for the head slot, the best item you can get is a Nakreen mask. This mask will give you 50 points on magicka and will reduce the mana required to cast restoration and destruction spells by 20%. This is definitely the best offensive mask you're gonna find in the game. Now, you can find this mask by just simply following the actual main quest of the game, although it's actually really far into the game. Now, if you're not really going to be that offensive and you wanna do something like conjuration or illusion, then the Morocay mask is for you, as it gives you 100% mana regen, so you can use this for whatever magic school that you want. To get the quest to get to this guy, you have to go a little bit far into the quest line of the College of the Mages in Winterhold. Now for the chest slot, the best that you can get in here is the Archmage robes. All of your spells are going to cost 15% less mana to cast, and you get 100% mana regen, which is obviously extra from your natural mana regen and whatever other mana regen item you have. Now, this is definitely the best chest armor you can get in the game for a mage. There is no equal for this. Just have in mind that the robes actually take the place of the pants as well. But you can also get this on the College of the Mages in Winterhold. Now, for boots, there are not really many options to choose from. There aren't really any boots with natural magicka increase or mana regen, so you're gonna have to suffice with something else. And my personal pick for this are the Nightingale boots. The reason for this is that you're gonna encounter many times in which you're gonna find yourself in a spot where there's just gonna be too many enemies for you to battle at one time, especially as a mage. The ability to move silent and being able to actually crouch and move stealthily, it's really appreciated. This comes especially handy if you're trying to beat the game in Master while being a mage. You cannot go without this. Plus, again, there really isn't that much choice. Now, as a necklace, you should definitely get the Necromancer Amulet. This will give you an extra 50 points of magicka and less 25% consumption rate on your conjuration abilities. It does have the downside though that it's gonna cost you some health and stamina regen, so make sure to be leveling up your restoration with this set. You can get this amazing amulet through the guards in Windhelm. And I forgot to tell you guys, the Nightingale boots, you can get them on the Thieves Guild in Riften. But anyways, a nice piece of item that actually complements very well the Necromancer Amulet is the Ring of Namira. This spectacular ring gives you 50 stamina and the ability to regen health and get extra health when consuming a corpse. Again, this will go very well with your amulet as you don't get much natural health regen. And again, there really isn't that much choice in your ring. But you can get this ring on Markath on the Halls of the Dead. Just do the quest for Eola. Now for the shield, you could decide to simply use double casting or use a shield. I personally like to use this shield just because it's that good. It not just gives you amazing armor, but it also protects you from magic. It will create a little protective shield that will repel magic, and it will not use up any kind of souls. It will renew itself automatically, and it's actually really useful when fighting against dragons, especially as a mage, as you can actually repel the fire breath and fireballs. This is a Daedric artifact, and you can get it on the Shrine of Perithi by doing the quest for the Kashyyyk. Now, just like the boots, you don't have really much choice for your gloves. If you really don't want to do any enchanting, then probably the best you can do is the Guildmaster's gloves. They give you 35% easier lockpicking, which is actually really useful. Now, before I get into enchanting, there's a different amulet that you can actually use if you don't want to forgo your entire health regen and stamina regen. If that's the case, then you can use the Amulet of Articulation. You can get this one and the Guildmaster's Gloves by the end of the Thief's Guild quest. It's actually really useful, even though if you're high level and your speech is high level, it's really has no use. But it does provide you with a nice option if you don't want to completely ruin your health regen. So now let's get into the nitty-gritty and talk a little bit about enchanting. Now, I'm not gonna make this an enchanting guide because I'll probably end up making an actual full-blown video for that. But I want to talk a little bit about it because it is particularly useful for mages. The reason for that is that you can actually enchant your gear to receive 25% less mana consumption on whatever magic school that you want. Because of this, you can literally get to 100% less mana consumption on, like, say, Destruction, which would make your magic free. Now, if you actually manage to get to level 100 on enchanting, then you can actually enchant twice every single armor. This will actually allow you to max 100% less consumption rate on 2 whole magic schools. So what does this mean? This means that you can literally grab the best mage armor in the game and throw it out the garbage. Grab Daedric armor and then enchant them with this. And then you can literally go being a Daedric armored mage and have your spell simply cost no mana. Now, because in Skyrim there is virtually no punishment for a mage to be wearing heavy armor, you can do this without any concern whatsoever. There might be some spells that you will not get the advantage of, but they're negligible. So if you do want to go this route and level enchanting to max, then you pretty much only have 2 options, either go heavy armor or go light armor. Heavy armor will obviously give you more durability, which is really nice, but light armor will give you that ability to actually be able to sneak past enemies, which, especially in master mode, it's really helpful. But anyways, I really hope this video helped you all and that you guys enjoyed it. So if I missed something or you guys have an idea of an armor that I didn't thought about, then please let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like the video, it really helps me out. And as always guys, have a great day.